think I asked if they had cameras. You were like, no, but it's 3 cameras.
Yeah, but
This guy.
I assume that when people
set me
hear
up.
the esteemed Kev on Stage Studios, they
I
assume
forgot that it was there. It was just in my head. It was Rob Haze podcast.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
that works.
There you go. See,
We're recording.
Okay.
So you know.
You are recording? Cool. All right. What's up? This is Rob Haze, and this is the first ever Inconsistent podcast. I have my guest with me, Brandi Denise, and your task right now is to figure out what the one rule of this podcast is.
don't talk about Fight Club.
No. That's not it. There's only one rule on this podcast.
Is it?
I'll give you about 15 minutes to try to guess what this podcast.
So I got 15 whole minutes to just shoot stuff, to say stuff.
Well, we could just talk. We could just talk, and then it might just come up.
Is it a person, place, or a thing? You got any hints?
It's a rule for the podcast. The podcast has one rule. There's only one rule.
Don't say the same thing over. Since
that is a good rule.
Okay.
That I do like that. And that could be a rule this episode. That's not the rule, but that's not a bad rule. Don't say the same thing over again. Do you have a habit of that?
No.
No?
Unless I'm retelling a story to a different person. But yeah, I do say the same thing over again. I do stand-up comedy. So yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's true. That's like a
Verbatim.
learned behavior, though.
Yeah.
Like, how long did it take you to get, and I hate podcasts about comedy, so we don't have to
We're not
stay
talking
on.
about that. I'm still trying. Am I done guessing?
No.
Okay.
How long did it take you to get to the point where you're like, I'm going to say the same jokes again? Because for some people, that's a struggle when they start.
My jokes are good, so of course I'm gonna say it again. That's that 5. You feel me?
You never had that ego thing of like, once I said it.
Absolutely. I never say it verbatim because I'm a storyteller, so it's always I'm very animated as well, so it's always me reliving it. I add stuff, subtract stuff, miss important tags, fun stuff. So is the one rule? There are no rules?
That also would be a great rule, but it's not it.
Okay. Is it no cursing?
No, you can curse. I believe. I don't know if you're allowed to curse in the building we're in, but you can definitely
I've
curse
definitely cursed
on my
in
podcast.
That room
yeah.
over there.
Okay.
So fuck.
First curse word of the podcast.
Okay. Oh man. Did you make this rule up?
I did make this rule up.
Did you make it up today?
It's I've been stewing on this for a long time.
Your mind is so unique. So I don't know if I will ever.
I feel like you just called my brain ugly.
No, I was thinking about the movie A Beautiful Mind, where it's just like that.
You think I draw on windows?
When you telling jokes, yeah, because I'd be like, how he get there? But I get it. But no, but I like it. I don't get it, but I like it. I like it. I don't know.
Okay, all right. I will tell you this. The original name for this podcast was going to be Don't Look Up. And then they came out with a movie called Don't Look Up. And then I was like sad for like months because that was the perfect name for this podcast.
I know what it is.
What is it?
You can't tell the truth.
No.
Oh, okay.
That would be great, though. A whole podcast of lies.
Stop taking all my rules.
No, you are coming up with great rules.
I was like, I like this.
Yeah, you can't repeat, and you have to lie the entire time.
This sounds amazing.
Yeah, that would be so fun.
It sounds terrible. I hate it.
That's a lie? That's the first lie. Okay. All right. All right. I didn't mean to call you out, blow up your spot.
I mean, we're testing it.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little bit of a snitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ain't got no shank sounds?
Shank? No. This app took all the violent sounds away. I used to have like gunshots and explosions and stuff, and now I have to like do work and get those myself, unfortunately. I do have a spaceship.
Yep, that's snitches get blown out to space.
Yeah, you know, they get out of here.
Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Have I broken the rule?
You have not broken the rule, which is good.
Is it no like bodily noises?
No, I mean I would prefer no bodily noises, but if you have to make a bodily noise, then that's understandable. You know, we're gonna allow sneezing. We're gonna allow like that belch where you don't open your mouth and you kind of hold it in or try to talk through it. Yeah,
I've never tried to talk through a burp. That's like, how do you do that?
On stage, you've never like had the belchies and then you just, got to talk through it.
I've never heard that either. No. I feel like when I get on stage, my body suppresses everything. Like, I've literally gotten on stage before and I had to so bad, and it was like sick.
Yeah.
I like had food poisoning, and my body just like shut it down and was like, "You're performing." When I got off stage, man, like prayer hands on that bathroom. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was like I couldn't make it to the bathroom.
Was it a big show?
I mean, it was on the south side of Chicago, like in the hood, like 50 black people. It's not a place you can shit on yourself on stage.
I got you.
Ever.
Yeah. No, Chicago's intense. They'll have a line and they'll hold it in the snow.
Yeah.
They'll like allow people to get snowed on and waiting
slushy.
On comedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, because you better be funny.
First time I saw that Jokes and Notes, I was like, let them in. They're going to be angry.
They're going to be so mad at me. I'm going to have the belchies on stage. Okay, let me see. Okay, so I haven't done it. Do you think somebody would do it?
Normally, in a conversation with me, it happens. It's like my pet peeve, and so then that's the reason for this being a rule on my podcast.
No interrupting.
No, I'm a terrible at. I interrupt people all the time.
Comedians do.
Yeah, once I have an idea, I'm like, oh, it's hot. It needs to get out there.
Hot take.
Perfect for the writer's room. Terrible for Clubhouse, especially while women are talking.
Oh.
Yeah, they hate that.
Mansplain to me. Yeah, I could see that.
But I interrupt everybody. I'm not just interrupting women. I'm not just talking over women. I'm also talking over men. But
let this man finish.
I also have trouble jumping into conversations. I've noticed that. Like when there's like a big group or something, I have trouble.
So one-on-one, you're amazing at interrupting.
But one-on-one, when it's like too dominant.
More people, you like, oh.
Large group, it's hard for me to find that window to just like cut through.
I don't think I usually want to cut through. And if somebody's killing the conversation, I let them have that. But if I feel like I could come in and kind of like shine, I'll be like, yeah, they need me right now.
I'm always thinking of stuff. Like when someone else is talking, especially like a long rant, I'm always thinking of stuff. And then I'm always upset with myself that I didn't like get my thought in. And then 2 times over, the subject has changed. 2 times over.
You like, can we go back to what we were talking about 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Are you in therapy?
No.
Because I feel like in therapy they tell you that you don't actively listen. That's what it sounds like you don't do. Like I'm talking right now, you're thinking about your next point. You're not actively listening.
No, I am. Therapy took me to a spot, right? And so then it's like,
see, there you go.
Yeah. But I thought actively listening.
On that, though.
I thought actively listening was like saying while people is
No,
talking.
actively listening is listening, taking in what's being said to you, and then responding. But that only happens when you're having like a conversation. When it's 6 people talking, it's not. No one's actively listening because everybody's trying to get their point in.
I don't know. Sometimes you can have beautiful moments where everybody can build.
No, those are beautiful
like,
moments.
add.
I don't think they're like toxic or anything, but I don't think you should come in and think like there's going to be a space held for you to speak if y'all just sitting around talking. Unless you're at like a talking place and it's like what's the people who point at the people and say you could talk?
A moderator?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I try to be a moderator sometimes in group settings.
Mm-hmm.
If I see a bunch of people talking and somebody's trying to get a point in, I'm like, oh, that's great. I wanted to hear what you had to say. Sometimes I do that because sometimes people who don't have interesting things to say will take over the conversation. And sometimes I do interject myself. And I'm like, what were you saying? I'm like, shut the fuck up. Go ahead with your thought. So,
I love that person. Mm-hmm. That person's my best friend. Because then I can just come with my ideas.
That's called being a leader. I'm a leader. I know how to facilitate groups of people without being the center of it. But I can make sure everybody else is having a good time.
Were you always a leader?
Yeah.
From the beginning?
From outside my mom's womb, yeah.
Were you a leader for good? Or were you ever like a leader for bad? Were you ever like, Brandi's like talking too much? Brandi's a bad influence on the other kids? We had to send Brandi to another class because...
I mean, all of those things happen, but... I mean, whatever. That just means I didn't follow suit. I had my growing pains. I definitely got written up and all kind of other stuff. But I've grown into being a person. I think a good leader is like, it's not all about you. It's about the collective group. And that's why I said sometimes I could sit with a group of people and not say anything and still be in a space and kind of notice other people. I watch a lot.
That's cool. I feel like we know each other.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone was like, hey, should I hire Brandi? I'd be like, of course.
Of sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
It's even better than of course.
I think
of sure.
Of sure.
Yeah, it's like I don't even have the words. Go give her the money, right?
Yeah.
But also, what a lot of people don't have, but we have in entertainment is we've been in multiple cities.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have been in at least 3 cities at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I have family members I haven't been to 3 cities with. Right. But I don't know much. Like if someone was like Brandi's favorite artist, couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Somebody, like there's we don't really know each other.
Well, let's get to know each other.
Yeah.
I want to know the rule. Okay, so let me just give you 3 more.
Okay.
No talking about comedy.
I like that. I feel like that should be a soft rule.
Okay.
It's not the rule, but I do love that. I hate listening to podcasts and then they start talking about comedy.
Okay.
Enough of that.
Enough of it.
The greatest comedians have already talked about it.
Yeah.
Why should everyone just be funny?
Yeah.
You're taking time away from being funny, talking about being funny, and now I'm talking about people talking about comedy. That might be worse.
Okay, so
no talking about people talking about comedy.
Man. Okay.
45 seconds.
You can't chew gum. Is it anything that you can't do? You could just say yes or no.
Okay.
Because I'm going to spit them off. You can't talk about other people. No gossip.
No.
I could gossip. Okay,
cool.
Good. And it doesn't have anything to do with the name of the title. And you were going to name it Don't Look Up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a parody?
No. That movie, I knew nothing about this
Don't
movie.
Look Up. Don't talk about religion.
No.
Okay.
Although that is a good title for that.
It's called Inconsistency. Don't stay on the same topic. You don't have topics. There are no topics.
We are at the 15-minute mark. The one rule is you cannot Google anything. You can't Bing anything. You can't Yahoo anything. Don't go to the internet to look stuff up. That's what happens. People talk to me. After a while, I'll bring up an interesting fact.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, that's not true. Immediately look it up. And it drives me crazy.
And I already told you that I'm an active listener, and I feel like I'm a leader.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times in situations like that, I might look it up later, but I'll let people live in their lives.
Yeah, so that's what we'll do.
Present.
That's what we'll do here.
Especially when I know people are lying. I can't stand a person who's like the need to be right and then will fight me on stuff, because I say made up facts all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, that's
so
it.
yeah, if we don't know stuff here, we can make it up.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
like
you know,
me living day to day. They're not always like completely made up, but they're very like somewhat.
Like
something.
What? Do you have an example? Do you know?
Let me think real quick. I think that and I don't know if this is actually like a true fact, but in my mind and the small things that I know, I think that feminism was like kind of pushed towards Black women when like mass incarceration started happening for Black men, and so I feel like, and I don't know, I haven't read a book on it.
This got real serious.
That was the first thing that came to my mind. Sorry.
So feminism was pushed on Black women were like,
that's when Black women empowerment became.
We like being
came
oppressed.
into play.
We like the patriarchy, and then the men started going to jail, and they were like, we don't even have the patriarchs for the patriarchy.
It was just like,
now let's burn our bras.
Yeah, like that, because then it was like the men weren't in the household anymore, so they had to like rise up. I don't think Black women cared about being paid equally before that.
What? Why wouldn't they want to be paid equally?
This is my facts.
It's just now they are the head of the household.
Now they're the head of the household,
and so now that 70 cents on the dollar counts.
Yeah. And also, I think like the
legally can't agree with this, but
nobody's in court.
The logic is there.
So yeah, so it's my facts.
It's logical. I don't know if I can like condone this being out here in the universe.
It and you can delete it.
Yeah.
So
all right. So
you got a universe sound.
I have the little space sound. Man,
you got 2 sound effects. Your sound effect game is trash.
It's the first one. We want people to fall in love with the first couple sounds, and then after that, then they can, then we'll add more sounds later. That's
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, so I have some questions.
Yeah, for sure.
And we could just, they're not rapid fire.
Okay.
If you want to go through them rapidly, you can, but it's not, but also if it sparks something, a conversation, we can stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how podcasts work. This is cool.
Is that a lie or is that the truth?
It's the truth.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
What reruns do you watch?
To be completely honest, I don't. It's only like maybe 3 shows that I've watched again, and it was like Wonder Years, Boardwalk Empire.
The new Wonder Years or the original?
The original. That's
Ben
like
Savage Wonder Years.
I love that show. Boardwalk Empire, and then I don't know. I watched like a bunch of old like 70s Black movies, but
okay.
Yeah.
Like what area of 70s Black movies?
Like Cooley High.
Okay.
Like movies that my mom put me on, some Sidney Poitier.
Okay.
Claudine. Right. Like yeah. Stuff like that.
That's what's up. I rewatched the first couple episodes of the Wonder Years recently.
The original?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your man, he was trying to holler at Winnie at a very tough time in her life. Like, slow down, dude. Like, She just lost her brother, and he's like, time for my first kiss. Jeez.
Yeah, I feel like he was right into the true nature of an 11-year-old.
Yeah, no, that is how 11-year-olds are.
They don't have emotions like that.
Yeah. But I always used to feel for him, like watching as a like young man, and now I'm watching him as a grown man, and it's like, oh man, this is number one, good writing, but number two, geez, kid.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot. Do you have siblings?
Yes.
How many?
A little brother and a little sister.
Oh, you're the oldest.
I'm the eldest, yeah.
So that's where the leader.
Yeah.
Is that where that comes from?
I think so. My friends also say that I kind of like play mom with people. Like, where are we going? What are we doing? All right. I called my friend I was out with last night and was like, how are you doing today?
Okay.
So, yeah.
I see that.
Yeah, I was looking for you one night. I've never looked for him in my entire life.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I was like, I don't know. I was like, text you. It was funny because I was like asking people where you were. And then I text you, I was like, where are you? And you sent me a message back and he was like, you do not have to worry about me. Like,
oh, I meant it like the meme.
The meme. I know, I got it. Like in that moment I didn't
you were like,
get it.
that's a drunk response. And I was like, oh no, I don't know.
No,
we have the same algorithm. But no, I meant like, you ain't got to worry about me.
You do not have to worry about me.
Yeah.
You should have wrote it twice.
But the rule, I can't repeat. Okay. What is your ideal acting role? This is a exclusive one for you. It
would be like a Laura Croft, like Tomb Raider, like action, but also mixed with like Deadpool, where I could be funny. Like I want to be a badass, like jumping up walls and shooting at people, but also being like, gotcha, motherfucker, and then like doing funny shit.
That sounds amazing. Like
I look really good in black leather too, so yeah.
Action movies they used to always have little like wordplay. They would like slice someone in half and be like, I gotta go split or something. It would always be something like cheesy, And so we need that. We need that back.
I feel like maybe I should just write it.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. Are you active? Do you like?
I do go to the gym, but I have been looking for I do go to the gym. I also go to the gun range, but I have been looking for warrior training classes. And I hit this one guy up and he responded. Then he just did not respond again because I know a couple of actors who go to him. And I'm like, yo, what's up?
He's gonna be sorry once he sees this. When this podcast blows
I'ma send
up
it to him.
And he sees this, he's gonna be like, you're gonna have so many warrior trainers hitting you up.
I'm always trying to do different things. I start piano and vocal lessons next week.
Really?
And so I'm just always trying to get into stuff.
I was told I don't want to discourage you, but I was told that you can age out of learning the piano.
And you know what? And really, I was going for vocal lessons. I could sing a little,
okay.
But she told me that basically she was gonna have me work with the piano so I can learn the tunes and stuff. I can't read music or anything like that because I was like, I'm really not interested in learning the piano. But she was like, in order to sing better, I'll need the piano to help. So I'm not finna be out there trying to be Alicia Keys or no shit, but I'm just trying to sing better.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to.
No. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't want to put that much time into learning the piano, to be completely honest. And I told her that.
Michael Jackson couldn't read music. I just found that out today. There was a court case in 1994 about the song Dangerous. This woman claimed that she wrote it and then Michael Jackson had to talk about his creative process where he just records memos to himself of the bass line and the drum pattern and all the different stuff because he can't write music.
Right.
Or couldn't write music. And
he never learned.
He never learned. He was busy dancing and supporting a family of 30.
And
so he didn't have time
the families of
to practice
victims.
instruments
sure.
and learn music and take tests and go to school because he had to spin for his family.
Okay, I get what you did there because then you chop them and then you you had to spin because that was a punchline after you kick them.
Yeah. Wait, what?
See, you weren't actively listening.
No. I meant like it's like the dance move, the spin.
Yeah, but then you were like he had to spin for his family. I thought you meant spin. I took spin and made spin. I'm from the South.
Okay.
In my head, it was spin money.
Where are you from?
My parents were in the Army, so I've lived a lot of places. I was born in Texas, Ohio, Chicago, Florida. Started school in Germany, Kansas. Yeah, I don't talk about that on stage either.
Wow.
Yeah.
Exclusive. Did
were you look up at the screen like people there?
This just in. Exclusive. So, is that like a secret? Like, are you not?
No, it's not a secret.
You just feel like there's.
I haven't found the funny in it yet. We moved around a lot. I made a lot of friends. Don't have any childhood friends. I don't know what's funny about that.
I mean, it's interesting.
I mean, okay, so I'll tell you this real quick. Can I say it real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you I'll tell you in my head, my first joke was to my.
Take 35 minutes.
No, it's real quick. It was my first joke to my teacher in Germany.
Okay.
So when I started school there.
Is this joke going to be in German?
No.
Okay.
No.
It can.
It's not. So, my mother sent me to school knowing my ABCs and knowing how to write my name. Okay. And this was like pre-K, So I'm going in knowing all these things. And so my mom, but I'm in a class full of German kids with a German teacher. I remember feeling very left out of a lot of things. They would, I didn't know what they were talking about and stuff.
They have a larger alphabet, right? They have like more letters than we have. We had a German teacher, but it was with English kids because we were still it was like the other. Okay.
Some of the kids were German, some of the kids were American. But it wasn't like we were learning German things. It was still American things. So she taught me the alphabet, taught me my name, and then my teacher wanted to have a conference with my mom. She called her in and she was like, hey, I think Brandi is dyslexic because she keeps writing her name backwards and the alphabet backwards. And my mama being like a black mama, she like, my daughter know how to write. I sent her here. She knew how to write when she got here. She already know how to write. She said, Brandi, write your name. I wrote my name the right way. And the teacher was like, well, Brandi, why have you been writing it backwards? And I looked up at her and I was like, because I thought it was funny. I was like, yeah, I think that was the first joke I ever told. Like, and I think it was probably just because I wasn't getting enough attention in the class. Mm-hmm. And so I was just like, let me write it. She ain't gonna pay attention to me. Yeah.
See,
gotta
she
pay
thought you were
now.
disabled.
Dyslexic, not disabled. What the hell?
Is dyslexic not a disability?
I don't think you get a parking sticker for that.
I don't think that qualifies all disabilities. I think that,
But I will tell you this. She might have been on a little bit because, like, if you gave me 4 numbers right now and you showed them to me, I'm definitely not going to say them the way that they look. So she might have knew something.
Really?
Yeah, but anyway, I got my way out of that, so.
The next thing I was going to say was she thought you were disabled, but actually you're a genius. That's what I was going to say.
Thank you.
Because that was,
From
writing
dyslexic
backwards
to
is difficult,
Yeah.
Like, that's what I was going to say. Not to say that you can't be disabled and a genius. Of course, we all know that. I'm just saying that that's how I frame that sentence.
You got a sound of a hole digging deeper?
I don't. What does that sound like? Does that sound like shovels and sighing? Okay. All right.
I could just come in and do sound effects.
Yeah, no. I'm going to take the audio from that and then that will be a new sound. Let's see. We already got into that. Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, why do you think we haven't met them? Do you think they're any humanoid, like human-like aliens, or do you think they look nothing like us?
I don't know what they look like, but I don't think that we haven't met them. It's a lot of people who say they met them. It's also like the government, I'm sure, keeps it from us. And I've also known people who are close to me that have like seen shit in the desert. And I was just like, yeah. I've had I had a weird ass dream one time, and I was like, I don't know, but I was like, I don't think it was. It was just like, whoa, that was a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just think it's other stuff.
Were you abducted?
No, it climbed in my window.
It climbed in your window,
and I had left my window open that night, and I never sleep with my window open, and it climbed in my window, and when I got up to, like scream. It like reached out at me and I woke up. And when I woke up, I was sitting up sweating.
Wow.
And I don't know. It was just like I just feel like it's definitely other entities and other worlds that are around us. And then I don't know if you watch any of that stuff about like, Egypt being built.
Yeah,
Them people,
no,
like,
Ancient Aliens.
Yeah, because like who
Love
they
that
could
show.
not have. Humans couldn't have done all that work, and then it just makes sense.
Who knows?
Too.
Maybe black people did do all that work.
Okay, black aliens.
Maybe black people were the plug for the aliens. I don't know. It is amazing.
Do you believe in aliens?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, that would make sense as to why you asked that question then.
Not even convinced that we're not aliens.
Okay.
Not even convinced that we didn't come from dust that came from outer space to this planet, and that's what got life started.
So, like, reincarnation, like Buddhism.
No. Like, I mean, not necessarily. Sure, that could be involved, but more like, okay, it starts at bacteria, and then bacteria turns into something else, that turns into something else, then we get plants, we get air.
So how Earth started.
Yeah, so I'm saying the life on Earth, that bacteria might have came from somewhere else. It might not have just appeared one day.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because we don't know where the bacteria
We don't know where
we
bacteria came from, right? We spread it by sneezing.
Man.
Someone sneezes somewhere else, gets to Earth through our atmosphere, boom.
And that just automatically makes us aliens that are now named humans. And like the whole time we've been aliens.
Yeah.
Man.
What if we're here to make trash? What if that's why we're here? So we like.
What's that one movie? The cartoon movie about the little pick up trash? The
Fern
Pixar?
Gully?
No. Oh, you went back. I
love Fern Gully.
But no, it's like.
And referencing.
You know what I'm talking
Gully.
about? Echo, guy, Wally. You know about Wally?
That's kind of like. Asking someone in the room is kind of like.
Ah! Hey Google. Hey Google, like, turn your voice off.
It's not.
I forgot we were doing that.
Yeah,
okay,
but
okay.
it's kind of.
All right, sorry. Second rule: don't ask Google. Don't ask another person.
Why comedy?
Can we skip that?
Yeah, I almost did. Do you have a favorite snack that you can't stand now? Like growing up, a snack you loved, but now you're like, I couldn't even imagine myself doing that.
No, pretty consistent with my snack eating. I think I've expanded my snacks as an adult.
Okay.
Like I eat trail mix.
Trail mix?
Yeah. I wouldn't eat trail mix when I was a kid.
Healthy trail mix or like indulgence?
I don't even know what the second one is.
Indulgence is like chocolate, M&Ms, like all the like stuff that they put in trail.
Okay, so my trail mix I like is like nuts and M&Ms and maybe like some seeds. Yeah. But yeah, it's got to have like a little chocolate in it. I'm not just eating.
A little chocolate I don't think is indulgence. I think indulgence is like when they put as much chocolate as possible.
No.
But also nuts and seeds and stuff. But the chocolate is heavy. Yeah.
I'm okay with it not being. I like nuts and chocolate and seeds. So.
Did you ever eat Fun Dip?
Maybe. I don't think it was a thing for me though.
I got you. I couldn't imagine grown 34-year-old Rob. I'm 33. Eating Fun Dip.
I'm happy that you wouldn't, because I feel like your mouth would be a different color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also wondering when I'm going to age out of Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
I've never had those.
You've never had Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
I don't like spicy chips.
Okay.
So that's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I thought something else was coming.
Okay. Well, it was, but then I felt the pressure to say something else, and I'm like, that's enough.
Yeah, no.
So I'm going to stop there. I don't like spicy
appreciate
chips.
you setting that boundary.
Yeah. And I don't care how much y'all like them. Spicy chips not my thing.
Have you ever tried a Flaming Hot anything?
I don't know. It's spicy.
So how did you know you don't like spicy chips?
They just don't sound good to me. It sounds nasty.
Okay. All right. You don't like spicy food?
No, I like some spicy food. Like I'm like white spice. Like mild.
What is white spice?
You know, people will say like white people can't eat spicy food.
Okay.
That's what they say.
Racially.
But
all right. I was thinking of like a spice that's white that you put on stuff. I was like, I don't know this.
No, I can't. I'm like a mild person. I don't even medium's too much, and it's like
okay.
my threshold for spice is very low.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a pet peeve?
People. Oh my God! When people chew with their mouths open, and people who don't tip well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do one of those.
You smack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
but I tip excellently.
Yeah.
Shout out to the food service industry. I hold
and
you
the
guys
hair,
down.
and the nails, and the Ubers, and I tip everybody.
Yeah, no, I
I'm gonna
tip everyone.
y'all when I leave.
Especially post pandemic. Like it's they were out here doing contactless delivery, knocking on the door, running to their cars for our, greedy needs. So I definitely was tipping. I feel good about it.
Me too.
I feel good when I tip well.
Me too.
Yeah. Do you have a standship? Is there someone that you're a extreme fan of above them all? You got the Belchies. It happens.
No. Standship. Like, is there someone that I really just like adore?
Yeah.
Regina King.
Regina King.
She's my person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I saw her and I got like flustered.
All the way back to 227?
Not back to 227, more like back to Poetic Justice.
Okay.
I'm not 227 age.
I just found out Poetic Justice is like a literary term.
Okay.
Where like everything goes right for people who do good and everything goes wrong for people who do bad. It's either that or the opposite of that. One of those is Poetic Justice. I forgot
you made shit up on this podcast.
No. See, this
But you know what? Okay, so when you say it like that, Poetic Justice, it sounds right because it's like kind of poetry, like in life, and the justice of you being a good person and you not being a good person. So I'm gonna start saying that when bad shit happens to people. I'm like, Poetic Justice, baby.
Yeah. Although it's not, it's supposed to be in like fiction. It's supposed to be.
Oh, so in books. So when you read a book, when you read a novel. Okay.
Very late horn. I gotta turn the password off on the horn.
Yo, I love it. This is called Getting the Kinks Out. This first episode.
Cool. We got a name. That's great.
What do they say that in the movie or in the show when they say the title in the show? What is that called? You can't ask anyone.
Title naming, duh. Everybody knows that.
You just made that up. That's not what it is.
Yeah, no, that's what it is.
Okay, now I will look that up after.
Title naming.
Because I saw that like in an episode of Family Guy or either The Simpsons, and he was like, "Ha ha, he did it." And it stuck with me, and I don't remember the name of it.
John Mulaney's all his specials, is like a line from the special.
That's smart. I would do that.
New in Town, The Comeback Kid, like they're all like.
Did you do that?
No, I did not. Hazepedia was not said. It was a reference to a game I used to play. I had a show in Atlanta called Never Feast, and it was at Smith's Old Bar.
I've been there.
And what I would do is, it was very similar to this podcast. People would ask me a question, try to stump me, and either I would have the answer or I'd make it up.
Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay, got it.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. I thought this was a new idea, and I actually
look at you just
only
recycling.
had one idea. Yeah.
You just put it in a different format.
Yeah.
I got a great idea. That's hilarious.
Finally, I got one. I have finally thought of something.
That's so
funny. Outside or inside?
Outside.
Outside? Mm-hmm. You're an outdoorsy person?
I went to the park before I came here and read a book. Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. What book did you read?
5 Levels of Attachment.
Okay. Mm-hmm. There's adhesive, right? Velcro.
Okay. Belts.
Belts.
Hooks.
Okay. Hooks. Belts and hooks might be in the same umbrella.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, depends. Seatbelts are definitely
hooks.
Different than
you said adhesive, like, Velcro, and
buttons.
Buttons.
Yeah. Some snaps.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Different types of buttons. Too.
Yeah.
It's got pins.
Yeah. That's in the sequel. That's the 6th.
That's the bonus one.
Yeah. Plane, a boat, or a bus?
Plane.
Mm-hmm. You know, I wrote this. And I was thinking about it. I do like a bus because my favorite pastime is complaining, and no one can out complain. Once you got off a bus, you can complain
your spirit feels spilled.
Yeah. I'm just full of complaints.
That's
full
hilarious.
Of reasons to complain. Yeah.
Just put yourself in very bad situations so you can just feel filled.
Well, I don't know. When I was living in New York, the most efficient way to get to DC or Philly was the bus.
Okay, I can see that.
And it wasn't even that bad, but just the sound of, you think that's bad? I was on the bus. Trumps everything.
So, okay, what about, so if you were on tour, that's what you would pick?
If I could have a tour bus, I would. Man, I watched that Girls Gone Wild doc the other day, and I was just like, what a waste of a bus.
That's hilarious.
They really, they made it to bus level. They just were doing terrible things.
I don't think it was a waste of a bus. They made a lot of money.
They made a lot of money.
20 years later, still watching it.
No. I wasn't watching Girls Gone Wild. I was watching a documentary about Girls Gone Wild. It's totally different. No. This was they were trying to take him down. I was on the right side of history.
So what's the documentary on?
On TNT.
Why are you watching TNT?
They know drama. They have the NBA playoffs.
Is that their
right
tagline?
Yeah, it is.
They know drama.
One summer it was
Boom,
though. And that was really bad. TNT Boom.
I like Animal Kingdom on there.
Animal Kingdom?
Mm-hmm.
Animal Kingdom's good. I love some Our Planet. I love some.
Not Animal. I'm talking about the show with the guys, the motorcycle guys who like steal banks with their moms, and they. Are you fucking with me right now? No. Did you know what Animal Kingdom was?
No, I just thought you were thinking about a different channel.
You just
and
making
I was
shit up.
I'm
talking
trying to
about
help
the
you.
show on TNT. You're not helping me up. You're taking me off.
That's a misleading title, Animal Kingdom.
They're animals.
There's no safaris.
There's some animals. There's some animals in L.A. stealing rubies. It's a tagline.
Fries, tots, or sweet potato fries?
Sweet potato fries with a little bit of salt on it. Sea salt, preferably, with some honey drizzled on top. You feel me?
Honey.
I'm fancy with my shit.
I put ketchup on sweet potato fries.
You're not doing it right.
I like the mix. The mix.
But the mix is, they're already sweet, so you put sea salt on them, and then you get a little bit of honey and drizzle it on top, and then you pair it with a nice piece of like seared salmon.
Okay.
Blackened preferably with Cajun seasonings. I know how to cook.
All right.
It goes down. You feel me?
All right.
I just be telling people to close their eyes and open their mouth. I'm like, you in for a treat, baby. And then I sit on their face. It's crazy. I'm joking.
Wow, that went to a whole nother place. Can the dishes get done?
I was just joking. I don't know. I'm a pervert.
I have this bit I do when I go to restaurants, and sweet potato fries is an option, and I'll be like, I have a condition where I can't turn down sweet potato fries.
Yo, I thought your joke was dirty. Like you left me out there on like the pervert thing. You're like, I'm a pervert too. I can't turn down sweet potato fries. What the? That's terrible. That's like terrible. You that was terrible. That was a terrible segue into what you said. You weren't actively listening.
No, we were talking about sweet potato fries.
Yeah, but you said I'm a pervert too, and then you told me how you could not turn down sweet potato fries.
I didn't say I'm a pervert too.
I said I'm a pervert. I thought you said I am too.
No, I said I have a bit that I do.
Oh, I heard I am too.
No.
I thought you were going to say like something else.
I'm not a pervert.
I'm not a pervert either. Fuck.
I was watching a documentary about Girls Gone Wild. Okay, it was a documentary.
So that's how we got there. You're a pervert.
I'm not a pervert. I am not a pervert.
He's watching a documentary.
It was a documentary.
Then you went back to watch the shows to do research.
I did not. The people of Panama City almost took him down. It was crazy. What's on your bucket list?
I have my own show. I have be a creator of a show that I've created.
You don't have to tell me about this show. I don't want to.
I wasn't gonna tell you about
the
it.
lure of the inconsistent.
Because I also,
podcast.
I'm open.
Mm-hmm.
So I might not even written the show yet. I do have 2 show ideas, but that may not even be the show that happens. So I don't know, but that's on my bucket list for sure. I just want to see my name created by Brandi Denise, and I can just look at it.
Also, you have a lot of work to do. You gotta,
I agree.
Write a show, and
I've written a show,
and
then
whole
sell a
season
show
and story arc and sell.
Yeah, that's why it's called a bucket list. Okay,
hire people.
Damn, You make it seem like the bucket list is just some shit you can just go do right now. So my bucket list is I'm gonna just go to Trader Joe's when I leave here.
I'm just. You just said.
I mean, some people want to go skydiving. I don't want to do anything that's gonna like risk me dying. You know, I want to do something that's gonna make my life cooler.
My mom.
What's on your bucket list?
My mom said that she would always want to go skydiving, and then she did, and it was amazing to see that my mom achieved that. What's on my bucket list? I don't know. I
feel like you should have answers to the questions you're asking.
I should, but
and also that was something I just came up with on the fly.
Yeah,
so,
no.
Give me something quick. Hurry up. Throw it. Go.
Go. Your bucket list is what I would do. Like, what would you do if you had $1 million? That's what I would do. I'd probably start my own show. But I don't know if before I die, what do I want to do? I don't know. I guess I would want to do something extreme, but I would be scared. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to bungee jump or like hang glide or like anything. I just need one. I just need one extreme thing.
Okay.
Just one.
Okay, so I'll give you another one. I would like to live in another country for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not Germany.
Maybe. I don't know what country it would be.
Okay.
I'm open.
All right.
I'm open. To Europe.
To Europe.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been playing this game Wordle. It's like Wordle.
I don't know what any of those are. I just got an iPhone.
Wordle, you try to guess a word. I can't remember how many guesses, but it has 5 letters.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're trying to guess the word. And then once you use a word that's in there, it's yellow if it's in the wrong spot. It's green if it's in the right spot. And then it goes away as an option if it's not in there.
Okay.
And so you have 26. The belt is going around. If you got 26, letters in the alphabet, and so if you guess right, you can kind of figure out where the word is. Sometimes when you don't even know the word, it's not even in your vocabulary.
What's wordy?
Wordle is that. Wordle is you're trying to guess a country.
Oh.
So there's like an outline of a country, and then it tells you a percentage of how close you are, and then a direction that you should go in.
Ooh, that sounds hard.
It's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
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 Hurdle is where they play a snippet of a song, and then you try to guess what the song is.
Now I might be good at that.
Yeah, no, Hurdle is fun.
Yeah. I might look that up.
They did on 420. It was the Hurdle song was Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa, Young, Wild, and Free.
Mm-hmm.
Very difficult. The way it starts is just with some random noises. It's not how you would think.
So it's like one song a day for the whole world to pick?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it comes out at midnight, and it's depending on where you are. So like midnight here, East Coast, will come out at midnight there.
Damn, that's some retention for that ass.
Yeah.
People are addicted.
Yeah, no, I play all these games. That's how I start my day. I start my day with Hurdle, Wordle, and then Quirtle.
So you
which
really
is where you
wake
play
up
4 different Wordles at one time. You're guessing one word, and then you're trying to get all 4 words, but at once.
You wake up and this is what you do when you wake up?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
I gotta take this password out.
That's funny.
Night, day, or morning?
Night.
Oh, shoot. Night?
We're out of questions.
I like night.
I like night too. That's why I said night.
Yeah. There's something exciting about the night.
Yeah. I feel like that's when I work. I like working.
Yeah.
It's at night. Mm-hmm.
That was my first goal. My first goal was just to be someone's Friday night, seeing me do stand up.
I like the way you said that. That's nice.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That was my first, like, before anything. Before, I need to get on this show. I need to do this.
Simple.
Yeah,
it's good.
I
That's
just
want
to be someone's Friday night first. Yeah.
I like that. I'll write that down somewhere. I'm someone's Saturday night.
Like,
I'm it.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Gratitude.
This has been so much fun.
I feel like you're lying right now.
It has.
Everything in
like
your body language is like.
No, I thought the question.
I know. I just know this is how you are.
Yeah, no, this is me. This is me
know.
all day. This
all day and all night.
And all night. Yeah,
Let's go.
Also, I sleep. I do sleep.
Yeah.
I sleep a lot. Yeah.
I take naps.
You take naps?
Yeah. I'm going to take a nap when I leave here. Probably I'm going to get some food, go take a nap.
Nap on a chair, nap on a...
I have to nap on my couch. But yesterday I napped in my bed. But I had a little more time. But I usually nap on my couch because it's not that comfortable.
Well, yeah. What's the difference between nap and sleep?
I set an alarm for one.
Okay.
Set an alarm for my naps.
Sleep, you just wake up naturally?
Yeah, unless I have something to do in the morning. But typically, I can sleep until, like, this morning I woke up around, like, 9. But I didn't set an alarm. Yeah.
With excitement, you were like, I'm doing this podcast. I
got
to run to the park.
It was a good day.
Read the book.
I meditated. I call it loving on myself. It was good.
You did what?
I said I meditated. I said I call it loving on myself.
Oh, okay.
When I got some coffee.
Okay.
To the park. Yep. So.
Chill day, and then a very, very contentious, very
what's contentious?
heated, very
contentious.
Like, going at it.
Okay.
Podcast. This
diabolical.
Intense podcast that we just had.
We went deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really. I was like, I don't know. When you start talking about the flaming hots, I was like, I was not prepared for this type of discussion. Like,
I wasn't pressing you in the name of flaming hots. I want to quit. I'm trying. If they have a flaming hot patch, I will wear it.
What do you like about them? Is it the dust? Is it the hot dust?
It's
because they're Cheetos.
Cheetos,
with hot
right?
Dust.
Right, but they got hot dust.
Because Cheetos are just okay. So I'm trying to figure out what
Cheetos didn't used to be okay.
Cheetos used to bang. When the Cheeto man was like, they're extra cheesy. I was like, hell yeah, that motherfucker's extra cheesy.
Chester had us in. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they changed the recipe or if our like taste buds were more developed or what happened. But the opportunity, like the cost of having the Cheeto dust on your fingers did not outweigh the taste. And it used to.
I used to lick my fingers a lot. That was nasty.
Yeah.
But also, some of these snacks have changed so much. You know what's still good?
What?
Barnum and Bailey cookies. The animal crackers, they're still the same. They did not change the recipe. Whenever I see them, I buy a couple of boxes. I really fuck with those. Yeah.
You sit down, you watch Animal Kingdom, eating your animal crackers.
Eating my animal crackers.
Yeah.
Yup. I couldn't think of nothing else with an animal. Yup.
Animal fur? Do you wear fur?
I do have pink tiger.
Tiger
on my bed. It's on my comforter.
So that's two worlds.
It's like pink with like tiger, green and black tiger stripes.
Green and black tiger stripes.
Yeah, it's real.
It's a very Lisa Frank.
It's not.
Tiger.
It's like a soft pink and it's silk. Okay.
It's
a difference. I'm not Lisa Frank. I'm like.
Well, let's not disparage Lisa.
No, because that's like hot pink tiger stripes book cover. We're not doing that. It's like
a very trapper keeper, very.
It's not
folder.
trapper keeper. It's real like it's real like bougie. Like
it's studious.
You can't sit on my comforter with your outside clothes on. Do
you
let people do that?
You gotta wear your uniform, because this is a folder.
Do you get in your bed with your outside clothes on?
No, I don't.
Good.
I don't anymore.
Did a woman tell you to stop doing that?
A woman told me to stop doing that.
I feel like women always have to tell men that.
I feel like that's women's game. They'd be like, you can't wear your outside clothes, and then next thing you know, you're in your underclothes.
That's how we get them, girls.
Yeah. That's how they get us.
Oh, man.
And it's like.
I thought you were gonna say something completely else. I like that perspective.
See, I met you on the. I left you hanging like 30 minutes ago, but then I came back around.
Like that,
There's a documentary on Girls Gone Wild. It's a sponsor for our podcast. It's on Turner Network Television.
No. I'm looking at her. She laughing too hard. That's why I did not believe it, because I almost believed it.
Brandi, is there anything that you want to promote, tell the people to watch? We didn't even get to talk about the fact that you're in the Power universe.
I'm in the Power universe.
Yeah.
Not dead. Not on any more episodes either.
Are you? Oh, I was about to say, are you allowed to say that? Because we don't know.
Well, I mean, they got a whole other season coming out, and I'm not in it, so yeah.
Of that one, but they have 5 series, and you might have moved to another town. We never know, you know.
I know the writers. I don't think that I moved.
We don't know.
I know the writers.
You could come back. You could come back.
No. It's okay, though. I'm cool with it because it propelled me into other things. That was my first TV role, so I'm all right with that.
That's what's up. It was cool to see.
It was cool to do.
Yeah. And see that character's whole journey and whatnot.
Anything I want to promote? When is this coming out? Just look me up on Instagram.
Inconsistent is the name of the podcast for a reason. We don't I think we're gonna backlog some of these, and then we'll put them out weekly.
There you go.
But yeah, it'll be sooner than later.
Well, either way, just look me up on Instagram at Brandi Denise Boyd. I have a blue check mark.
Verified.
And BET got me that.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't even STARZ.
Shout out to Black Entertainment Television.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Real recognize real.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, yeah, y'all could just look me up on there. I'm pretty sure I'll be posting What I'm doing.
You don't have to make it sound like that. I don't redo it.
Oh.
I didn't like. You have to see what I'm doing. Like I don't know. You don't have to. You could just keep it.
Hi, it's Brandi Denise. You can find me on Instagram at brandidenise.boyd. Check in there for the funnies and the updates. Also check out my website, brandidenise.com. And thank you for
That's a wrap for our first episode. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that stuff.
Watch Animal Kingdom.
Shout out to TNT.
Gang, gang. They cut all that out. I don't know why I was still.